It's a weather for 2. Thank God in the studio here we're at 3. So it's a comfortable one. Today our topic for discussion is on multiple partners. So our question is, why do people have multiple partners today? Joining me in the studio today is a gentleman and a lady. I'll have them introduce themselves, then we dive into the topic for discussion. You're most welcome to Personal TV. Let me start with the lady.
Thank you.
Please introduce yourself to our viewers.
My name is Corey Jovina. Yeah.
Jojo, it's good to have you here at Personal TV. You're most welcome. Let's have a gentleman introduce himself.
Thank you very much. I'm so glad to be with the two beautiful ladies. And my name is Gele Richard Emmanuel. By the depending on where you have met me, because I have so many names. But for now, I think that one will do. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Jojo and Agela, for joining us in the studio, and also to you viewers. We are live on YouTube. You can catch us, be a part of this conversation, leave a comment and a like, subscribe to our channel. And yes, let me start with a quick question with our gentleman. How many partners do you have, for starters? I know that's personal.
Well, that is too personal, but I would say I always love being so ethical. For now, I think I have one.
So he has one. Jojo, how many partners do you have?
I have one.
Jojo, you have one partner. Well, that same question goes to you viewers out there. Well, it's like a trend now that people have very many partners. You know, someone says, I have this girlfriend, I have this boyfriend. In case this one disappoints me, I have a backup. It's like someone has a backup, so they have nothing to lose. But we say it goes deep. It goes much deeper, because we're going to dive into the religious, the traditional, and the modern aspects of all these factors that have led to this. Starting with Emma, what part do you think religion has played in all this?
Well, looking at this very issue in terms of the religious aspect of it, you know, we have different denominations that always preach, you know, the holy book, yeah. But there are some that really don't believe in having one partner. And of course, that is where maybe some of these other issues come in. So you realize that looking at the Christianity, they always want to see that one woman belongs to one man. So that one, there's no debate about it.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's what you think about religion. Jojo, any other thoughts?
About religion?
Yeah, religion contributing to people having multiple partners or...
Actually, according to me, if you look at that aspect of Muslim, you know, most Muslim, like marriage, it's polygamy marriage. So you find that there's no argument, because a man can marry as many as he, okay, like he knows he can take care of. You get?
Oh.
So I don't debate about that. Yeah.
So a man can marry as many wives as he wants, but I think a friend once told me they have a limit. I think 4 wives. Yeah, I think 4 wives, but that is it. That's from the religious perspective. And traditionally, you know how the Emmas grow up. Your grandfather, you know, your dad tells you, you know, you're allowed to marry many wives as long as you can take care of them. I don't know, but I feel it is so wrong. Emma, tell us. You know, from home, someone telling you can marry as many wives as you want, but does that apply now?
Well, looking at the transition from where our grandparents have started the whole thing, you know, those days, if you have so many women, it's looked at, it's like a form of respect. Okay. So like if you have 2, 3, 4, people look at it like there's division of labor. And even those days, it is a little bit comfortable with a woman accepting another one to be her own co-wife, you get it? So in terms of tradition, I think for so many years, so many traditions and are being following that, and they still consider it. Maybe that is one of the issues that has sticked into some of these, you know, people trying to say that they should have many women as possible.
Okay, that's a nice one. And going away from tradition and religion, let's come to the modern times where, you know, personal factors actually contribute to that. People have undergone heartbreaks and people feel like, oh my God, I can't stay faithful or committed to someone anymore. But I feel it's still a wrong idea because it's like becoming a new normal. We've even seen instances where married men, like someone is married today and is already having a side chick.
Well, looking at the, you know, the modernity has come with, you know, it's different things. Now, looking at what is happening nowadays, as you said, it looks like something that is a new normal. But I would say some of these people use it as an excuse because it's not something right when you have maybe a beautiful woman. By the way, everyone is beautiful. Maybe some people think, yeah, but trying to look at you have a beautiful partner, then go around, you know, I would say you go around to cheat on her or him. It's something that maybe others do it for different reasons that I myself alone may not, you know, speak on their behalf and say maybe this is the reason as to why they cheat. But if such people are being asked, you realize that maybe some of them also have a reason. Many times I've had people say that, you know, for men cheating is a calling. I don't know what it means, but you know, it
by
is
God.
Exactly. Someone has to explain why people, you know, people keep saying that cheating is men's nature.
Well, it's just because it is something that is that has become too common. But I would say, looking at men out of 100, I would say about 80% of them do cheat. Then the 20% really commit to their, you know, partners. But you as a lady, I would say that well, before you decide to move on with a partner, you first have to understand where does your partner lie. Is he lying in the 20% or in the 80%? Because those 80%, at times some of them don't have a reason to cheat. They just feel maybe that is something they are entitled to. So you as a woman, you're supposed to be understanding where is your man. Is he in the 20 or in the 80? Okay, if he's in the 80, you as a woman, what are you doing to see that you remove him from the 80% to the 20? Because there are high chances that a man from the 20 can easily cross to the what? To the 80%. Then a man from the 80 can also cross to be in the 20%, depending on you as a person, you happen to understand your partner. Some of these things are just they come in because of you know, these are two people's issues. So how do you handle issues between you and your partner is what should matter so much, so that your partner does not go ahead to have another person when you're there.
Well, I love how you have categorized it. Some men fall among the 20% and others among the 80. So you said it's upon the woman actually to bring the husband or the boyfriend either from the 20 to 80 or 80 to 20. So why is it a woman's duty to change a man? And before that, is it true a woman can change a man?
Yeah,
it's true. It is very possible.
Yeah.
It is very possible. Women.
How can a woman change a man?
Let me tell you, first and foremost, when a man loves you, a man will obey you. You get whatever you tell a man, he would, because he will be having that fear that you will leave him. You get, so you like each and everything you discuss with a man, just know he will abide by it. You get, you know, when you're in real love, there's a way that communication just flows. You get, yeah. But when you're not in love, just know things are being forced.
And someone tells me a woman cannot change a man unless the man wants to be changed. How true is that?
Well, that depends on the kind of partner you've gotten. But I would, that is my personal opinion. I may look at women play about 90% in changing a man. Okay. Because when you look at women, they have the powers. I don't know. They are really made very unique. They are made unique in a way.
It's true.
Why I'm saying that is because, you know, men need sense of direction. Maybe it is one of the reasons some of them end up having other, you know, partners. You as a woman, even the Holy Book says it, that you are supposed to submit to your
wife.
To your wife.
Yeah.
To your, you as a woman, you're supposed to submit
to your husband.
to a husband.
Yeah.
So how are you submitting to your husband is what matters. I would give an example of, like say, if you have issues, maybe you're suspecting your man, maybe of having an.
Always do.
Oh yeah, when you're suspecting your partner having another person, how do you bring this on table for you people to discuss about? It matters a lot. You know, women don't want a quarrelsome kind of partner. They want peace of mind. So how do you bring that in? Matters a lot. So men need sense of direction. So you as a woman, are you capable of doing that? If there are issues between you, how do you handle them? Do you just go out and burst, or you sit down and maybe start saying something like, do you know how much I value this relationship? You very well understand that we started this when nobody was there, and do you know that I am not ready to lose you? You see, how do you talk to a man to a point that he starts becoming guilty of what he has been doing, then he starts confessing. You see? So women have the power, only that maybe you ladies don't know how to use it.
We need to unlock that power and use that power. And that brings me to something you said about, a woman behaving and then changing a man, getting a man to do this and that. But most men give reasons for having multiple partners, cheating, because they want peace. Like literally, I can't get peace from my girlfriend or from my boyfriend, so I go out to have peace. But what you don't know is you're going to different girls who have different unique characters that you cannot find in one person. So as a man, is that reason enough for you to literally have, all these other girls? Jojo, is that just
fair? Let me first define that. Love is something that mutual understanding between you, that affection you get between two people. But nowadays, 21st century, people have taken love. Okay, like love is supposed to be unconditional. You get, but now people have nowadays people have conditioned it. You get, people have conditioned it. Okay, in a way.
Strategies.
Exactly. People have conditioned love. Like I have a boyfriend. You're not going to buy for me car, the latest thing. You're not going to do for me birthday. Yet the other guy, exactly. The other guy is ready. I leave. I go there. You see that?
Oh wow!
That's why we are conditioning love. Love is not supposed to be conditioned. You have to love someone unconditionally. You get?
So that's why we have girls having the guy they love, the poor guy whom they love, and the guy who can give them an iPhone and drive them around.
Substitutes.
But it happens. It's also what men do. But what we need to understand is when we looked at the religion and the traditional part of it, men are free to have as many partners as the one. But it's actually forbidden for a woman. Why should a woman just sit and watch her man get many other women or girlfriends?
Well, it's also not a must that a man is allowed to have many women as he wants. Okay. That is if you can take care of them. Because even tradition will, even tradition will catch up with the culture wherever you come from. Your clan or your elders will catch up with you. You can't be marrying so many women and you can't take care of them. You can marry as many as possible if you are able to take care of them. You get that point? Yeah. Then I first want to go back to our modernity and how youth of nowadays handle the whole thing. Well, I would say the whole thing starts from how relationships start. I have a problem with how relationships start nowadays, because you look at someone meets you today, tomorrow the person is already catching feelings, and things go very, very, very fast, which is not right. But maybe Georgia, I want to ask you, how many people have said I love you?
There are very many.
I want you to be very specific. If there are 1,000, it's okay.
That's why I saying I've already, I can't really
She
tell the
can't count.
exact number. you
Okay,
get.
out
But
of-
you to tell yourself, I need this, because what is called love, there's something I see in a man. It's not just I have to just pour myself. You get into something. You get. There's something I see in a man that drives me. You get. Maybe like if I see something, or like for example, I see something in you. You get. I'm just giving an example. Don't take it far. You get. I see something in you. That inner feeling, that sexual drive. It's the one that pushed me.
Oh,
you get.
it's the sexual
Now,
drive.
no, relax. Don't let your mind not take fire. You get. But nowadays, girls look at love in a way that in the materialistic things.
The
You
pocket,
get
it has
the
to be
pocket.
the pocket.
You have shallow pocket, my dear. You are not qualified. They analyze, but they have not considered that love. Love is not nowadays. Love is not there. Trust me.
Well, that is why I was going to ask you this, because people tend to, materialize relationship, and I want to make my viewers, the viewers outside there, understand that for you to get a real relationship, a real partner, these are the things you should be getting to understand. That is, how many people have said I love you, and how many have you responded yes to them?
But you know that someone can say I love you when he does not mean it.
That is why I'm going to break it down for you. I'm going to break it down for you. Now, when someone says I love you, how do you understand it?
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
literally, you don't even pay attention to it these days. It has lost meaning.
It has lost meaning because people tend to give less attention to it.
That's when the condition comes in. You say that, as I was telling you, nowadays people condition love. You say that if you don't do for
But
me
anyway,
A, B, C, D, I'm leaving you.
Leaving that aside, there's having multiple partners and you're happy and then you're sad. But we all know all these things come with consequences. It's not always a happy ending that you're happy. Maybe you're cheating on your wife and then she gets to find out, your marriage gets done, and actually things that you can take from this kind of relationships. So quickly, let's look at the pros and cons of indulging in, having multiple partners. Let's put it, having multiple sexual partners. Yeah. That's it.
Well, looking at that, it comes with a lot of, consequences, both positive and negative.
Exactly.
And I'm going to say that it will always bring issues, depending on the degree. It will always bring issues. So I don't think I should, go through the good side of having, multiple partners. I don't know if
Because
that. I want to
be listening and then just take the good part and forget the bad ones.
Well, looking at it, it ends up breaking up families and people in their families, which is not something right.
True.
Yeah, so having multiple partners exposes you to so many things, because let's say for example you have 2-3 sexual partners, and you also don't know with whom those ones relate with.
Yeah,
then
network.
Exactly, yeah.
So at the end of the day, you're in that kind of network that can easily expose you to
Have you ever
STDs.
been in that state whereby you don't even know the honor of the kid you're carrying?
When you're actually pregnant and you've slept with 5 guys, so
Exactly.
you start giving them to the first.
Then they start asking you, who is the father? Do you say?
When such things happen, okay, women are wise. They always start with the one who can take care of the kid. You start with the rich one, the one who has a property.
Others being rich when the person does not even give you the time, the attention.
What you don't know
get.
is, okay, if you're a side chick, it always goes bad for the side chick when the man is, married. So you.
But again, I have a problem here. You see, some of these ladies also feel comfortable being a side chick.
No, that's why
Because
they're after material things. But if you're after settling down, my dear, you will not even think of all those things. You will think of the attraction, the trust, the love, the care, the respect. You say that because you can easily know this man is aiming at marrying me. You can know. You get now you are dating a rich man. At the end of the day, the person impregnates you, flies outside the country. You are here having a fatherless kid, bastard kid. What is is that being
I
right?
love what you said. Some girls are
So
some
let's
girls
look-
will hate being side chicks. So that brings us to the point where we ask, does having a multiple partner mean you're cheating or it's not? Because we've looked at some relationships where people actually agree. You know, I have my boyfriend, you have your boyfriend, and then maybe you my boyfriend, we both agree to have other partners. You see, there are those people who are comfortable. So I don't think in that context we can say he or she is cheating. But then these ones who are comfortable in their relationships being a side chick.
Well, I even don't feel comfortable calling it.
Emotional stress, you can't even air anything.
Well, looking at that, I would look at the religious aspect of it, especially Christianity.
He's a religious man.
I'm saying she's pressing on Bible.
You know, it's really not right. Whatever it is you want to call it, that is definitely cheating. You see, though, you know, the holy books say that 1 + 1 is equal to 1. That means 1 woman is to 1 man. 1 man is to 1 woman. So definitely it is not right. That means even if you're not yet married, you even don't have the right to start, you know, doing things that you're not supposed to be doing. Okay. You see? So to me, I think is not really, I would really call it cheating. It's a very open cheating. And maybe there has to be ways for, you know, those who are doing it to really find ways of sorting out their differences. Then they find a way to solve everything.
So, well, viewers, thank you for staying with us. This is The Real Talk with me, Ayot Lillian, on West Nile TV, lighting up the region. Our topic for discussion today is, why do people have multiple partners? And we've looked at that from the religious, traditional, and the modern perspectives. We are still into this. Let's go for a short break, and we'll be back with our guests, Jojo and Agela, joining us for this. Thank you.
West Nile TV, lighting up the region.
Get more for less on Star Times this Easter season. Cartoon channel for best children entertainment. New global series. Local drama on Merkula TV and football all around the world. Simply make weekly or monthly subscription and enjoy upgrade to the next bouquet. For classic or super bouquet customers, subscribe for a month and enjoy 5 days extra. Family time with Star Times. Star Times is regulated by UCC. Get more for less on Star Times this Easter season. Cartoon channel for best children entertainment. New global series. Local drama on Merkula TV and football all around the world. Simply make weekly or monthly subscription and enjoy upgrade to the next bouquet. For classic or super bouquet customers, subscribe for a month and enjoy 5 days extra. Family time with Star Times. Star Times is regulated by UCC.
Welcome back from that short break. This is still The Real Talk with me, Ayot Lillian, on West Nile TV every Saturdays from 9 to 10 p.m. Don't miss on the discussion. And today our question for discussion is, why do people have multiple partners? We have looked at some of these factors, and now we want to look at the reasons as to why we have side chicks. You know, we're married, we still go for other girls, boyfriends, girlfriends, having other partners when they actually have the ones they love. Let's start with Jojo. Jojo, why do you think people have multiple sexual partners?
Okay, let me look at an aspect of respect.
Okay.
You know, as a woman, nowadays ladies have lost respect. That's the truth.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm not going to take
harsh.
sides. Yeah, not stress. Ladies have lost respect. You can, okay, it's not necessary you should kneel down for your man, or do this, you get. Let's look at an angle whereby, let me say, your call, like your muko is coming, you get. And you have to discuss with your man, ABCD, we have to look for way forward, and you have to plan for it, you get. Maybe you plan for everything in advance. You show that your man respect, but nowadays ladies don't show that respect to their man. You get.
Wow. So it's all about respect. You feel like when a girl does not respect her boyfriend or a woman does not respect her man, then her man goes ahead and has another girl. But me personally, I feel like it's about a personal decision, maybe personal experiences, because some people have really gone through heartbreaks and they feel like, oh my God, I can't do it anymore. Like I can't seriously commit to someone. So what the result is to having several partners just in case, so that they don't get hurt. You know, someone breaks your heart here and you ta. Oh, Emma, let's have it from the guy's perspective.
Lies.
God.
Lies. You know, many times now you in the beginning you can be like, okay, there is this lady you are interested in, but what you realize is that maybe for you to win her, maybe you have to impress her in a certain way, but you don't have the maybe what it takes to to impress this lady. You end up lying, so she will give in because of your lies. Then at the end of the day,
you have money, you know.
So at the end of the day, you realize that.
With your colleagues.
So at the end of the day, she gets herself in reality. So she starts experiencing reality when she's already with you. So what do you expect of such a person? Will definitely say, this wasn't meant for me. Let me find other ways. You know, now instead of now doing it in a very nice way, you end up, thinking that this one is giving me this other one in a good way, but I also want the other one. You know, the whole thing starts confusing this, partner. Exactly. Then at the end of the day, cheating comes in.
But sometimes ladies demand for so many things. Okay, you as a guy, you need to understand your husband.
You know, someone says when a girl really loves you, she doesn't demand. So if she's demanding, yes, no, you're not the one. But I also feel it has much to do with peer pressure, because we have also as girls, we face pressure from our friends. Someone telling you, oh, you have one boyfriend, are you sure? What if he breaks your heart? How sure are you that he's not going to break your heart? So, have this one, have that one. And also, I think for guys, they just love to explore, sex here and there. Emma?
Well, at times it's not all about what you're talking about, because women also want to at times settle.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so we also look at, it's like a prospect. It's like betting, you see. You're with someone, you don't know where the next day you guys are going to be, you see. So the most important thing is to see that you want to see what this lady can deliver, you see. So
to the table.
Yes, because you look at, for instance, like I would say, you have your qualities when you want to, like, say, get a partner. Maybe I want a God-fearing man, I want this and that. It's the same thing with us. Yes. So you give each other time. You give each other time to see, yes. But now if you're not seeing what you want, maybe you can try your best to say that you tell this person, I actually liked it. I like it this way. Maybe we should be doing it in this way. But still, if it is not coming out, you'll be like, now this one, I don't know where we are going. Maybe you also feel bad to, openly tell her that, you know what, it's ABCD.
So you move on silently.
Yes.
I have a question. Most men don't actually say it's over. They don't say it's over.
It's very hard.
Just move. You find yourself alone.
It's very hard. That is where most of the men get confused, and they really need sense of direction from the women they are with, you see. So you as a woman, they say behind every successful man there is a woman.
But
and that is what
every successful woman,
definitely a man.
Vice versa.
Yes. So you see, the whole thing meanders between two people, you see. So how well do you understand each other is what should matter so much.
Yeah, that's mutual understanding. You're right.
Hey, you still feel there should be mutual understanding.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Juju, why do you have many partners?
I don't have many partners. I have only one person I'm talking about.
But you have friends who have many sexual partners, though not sexual, but they have many partners. What reasons do they give you? I know we girls, we discuss this thing.
Okay, yeah, I understand. Thank you so much. Let's look at an angle of background. You get. you'll find that you're dating a man, like you're in town, you don't know their family background at home in the village. You say that. Now, exactly. Now you find the person flies at night. You expect me to continue with that person? No, I continue with another relationship, of course. You know it. So I leave that relationship.
That is, yes.
Actually, to some extent, someone has made me, almost accept that cohabiting is something right.
For bringing that
because let's say, for example, you're with your partner and maybe your partner works, say, somewhere else, maybe let's say maybe in the eastern part of Uganda, and you're here in West Nile. So you really don't get time to, understand each other. You don't know what this guy likes. You don't know what he's good at. You don't know what makes him happy. You don't know what breaks him down. So at the end of the day, what you know is that you are in a relationship and you people are faithful to each other. But forgetting that there's this aspect of understanding. How well do you understand this guy? You see? Right. So at the end of the day, even those who are, you start realizing this when you people are already married, and then you start feeling like, guys, we are. No, these are things that you should have known if you had given each other time. So we might have not mentioned all the reasons, because people cheat for different reasons, and it varies from one person to another. If we have not mentioned any other, please, you should be there in person to know why you're cheating, and maybe find a way forward, and you work it out.
So anyway, by default, people in long distance relationships gradually find other partners, because I think this one just fails automatically. Communication fails and other things.
But not
when you don't get to do other things. It's only a few that survive.
Yeah, you're right. Let me say that.
But whatever the case, thank you for still catching us, and we're still on the topic of the question, why do people have multiple partners today? But having looked at the reasons and the factors and all that, so let us understand one thing, that it may not, for whatever reason you're engaging in it, it may not be good for you, depending on whatever. But Emma, make us understand from a man's perspective why it's important to stick to one partner.
Well, it solves a lot of things that it might take me the whole maybe 1 hour to talk about it. Okay. But it's really, really very important to see that you really commit to that one person you've decided to spend the rest of your time, your life with, because those are the unnecessary kind of issues won't be there, because you're focusing, you're already focused, you have a sense of direction, you know where you're going. And of course, man in terms of development can easily be seen. Some of the things that drag men behind is that they fail to be focused, you see, and it is a woman who is supposed to make this man be focused, you see. So because if you build insecurities, I don't know if it is right to have insecurities, but me at times I don't feel comfortable when I have insecurities around me. So like say you as a lady, you're going for an errand, and your man is suspicious, is already scared. Now what is going to happen to my woman? With whom is she going to be with? You see, but are you able to be with him in a way that if you're to go for an errand, is it something that should worry him, or something that should make him feel like much as she's going away, she is very safe, she can take care of herself? So it really, it avoids so many things. So that's what I can basically, say about it. Peace of mind is the last thing that will come out, and a happy family that will come out as a result of sticking to one partner in a courtship or a relationship or marriage or whatever it is.
Well, so it comes back to being faithful, trusting one another, eliminating all those insecurities that you have. Because once your partner realizes you have someone, you start having those frequent quarrels and all that. So your relationship becomes a bit shaky and even breaks in the long run. And those are things you can avoid by having one partner and staying faithful. Jojo, let's have that from a girl's perspective. Why is it important to stick to one partner?
Okay, thank you very much. Let's look at it in an angle of finance. you'll find that when you have one partner, you guys move together, you reason together, you get, like you plan everything in as accordance, you get, let's do this at the end of the day, this one should follow this. But now you have multiple partners. Trust me, you are taking this one to hotel, you're going to squander money there. For what? You get, at least spend in the right way, spend in a person you're going to marry.
I hope our guys are hearing that. I swear, that's an important point.
Yeah. So I'll look at an angle of finance.
Angle of finance.
Because you guys will plan together and grow together with your man. Yeah, that is it.
Yeah, it's very important because like someone says, girls are so demanding these days. So imagine having 3 girlfriends who all want Brazilian hair. This one wants a Brazilian hair, this one wants a Gucci bag, this one wants to
iPhone Pro.
So as a man, you spend a lot, and also as a lady, you know, you need to build trust between you and your partner by staying faithful. And I feel like having multiple partners has made dating or courtship just lose meaning.
Exactly.
I mean, if you look at the, let's come down to the youth. Most youth have, you know, nobody has plans of settling because feels like, oh, even if I date him, he's just going to cheat on me. If I can't commit to him for, you know, that reason.
Many times I've heard people say, especially ladies say, they are the same, men are the same. Then also, you know, I've heard men saying, they are the same, so what can we do? You see?
As long as I understand my man, why would I? Yet I know he's this and this and this.
But at least
some of these things are peer pressure, you get.
Yes, but at least it has never come out of me to say that.
God bless you.
But the point is that we as the young people, because this is our generation, we should, you know, we should learn to be with one partner, appreciate your partner, focus on your relationship, build your relationship. Because the more relationships you have, the more confused you become. And love loses meaning. Marriage loses meaning. Everything loses meaning. It just becomes a game. So our time is far-fetched. Let's have our guests put out their last words to our dear viewers, starting with Miss Roxy.
Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to have a word with you guys. Yeah, I think to youths outside there, you should stick to one partner, because you having a multiple partner won't take you anywhere. It will make you, like, you lose, it just makes you lose meaning of everything. You say that you having one partner will make you grow with your man. You will get to understand who your man is. Everything goes on smoothly. Now you have multiple partner, you'll be even confused. They say that. So I advise everyone to understand who his man is, who the wife is. Life continues on.
No, that's when they start. Oh, Jojo has the face, Lillian has the what? This one has the what? This one has the swag. This one has the accent and all that. So it all gets confusing. Emmanuel, what last words do you have to our viewers?
Well, I usually say that all these things start from the beginning when you're starting a relationship. And I want to say that when you're starting a relationship, I want you to have this in mind. The word I love you, what does it mean? Many times people have come out to, you know, reply without knowing what really it means. But I'm going to just give you a tip on how you would understand someone. The word I love you literally means the letter I is initiate. What you initiate inner emotional feelings. So trust me, if someone is just going to come out and say that I love you, then you just have to ask since when. So that is inner emotional feelings are being, you know, initiated. That is in the word I. Then L is to listen, you know. And now, of course, after someone after someone's inner emotional feelings being initiated, will be forced to do what? To let them out. So you as a lady or a young man, you have to listen, and that's the meaning of L in the word love. Then after listening, what do? You weigh. That is in form of what? Overseeing. You oversee what this person has said. Is she lying? Is she trying to be real? Is it, you know, that is how you handle it. Then after that, you value what this person has said. That will make you decide on whether to say, oh, I love you too. Maybe this way we can start something. Or maybe you can say no. Maybe we can be something else, not really lovers. Then, of course, the last word in the word that is love is E, that is experience. So that is after accepting this person, you experience a lot of things, you learn a lot of things. So what I can say about the you is Y or you. Y is a good relationship is supposed to yield good fruits. Yeah, with a lot, at times there might be fights, but of course the fight should not be more than the what? The good things that have happened in the relationship. So letter O is overcome. That is a point where you just don't have to listen to whosoever will come to you and tell you, you know what, maybe Lillian is this and that. Do you easily take it and react upon it, or you just have to sit down and you know, handle it in a very nice way? Then the last word that even those who have dated for 8 years and have failed to marry is the word or the letter U, that is understanding. You can be in a relationship for more than 10 years, but if you don't understand this person, you people are breaking up. So that is what I can basically say.
Yeah.
Wow. Yes, Jojo.
I think, let me pick from there. You know, I think the only thing you should do is to love unconditional. You should love your partner unconditional. You should not condition your partner. If you don't do this, I'll like end of relationship, I will not do this again. You love your partner the way he is, you understand him the way he is, and things move on. Love unconditionally.
So love unconditionally, understand your partner, but from me to you, I'd say have one partner, because it's a form of respect to your partner. Now once you have multiple partners, I take it as a form of disrespect. And I had no idea Emma is such a good love doctor. I think I'll meet you personally after here to take some lessons from you. But that is it, dear viewers. Thank you for staying with us. This is The Real Talk, like I said, on West Nile TV every Saturdays from 9 to 10. Catch us again next Saturday. We'll be coming on with another interesting topic for discussion. Stay tuned for the next program, that is the Late Night Dance Show here on West Nile TV with Simon Living. Thank you. See you again.
Get more for less on Star Times this Easter season. Cartoon Channel for Best Children Entertainment. New global series. Local drama on Makula TV and football all around the world. Simply make weekly or monthly subscription and enjoy upgrade to the next bouquet. For classic or super bouquet customers, subscribe for a month and enjoy 5 days extra. Family time with Star Times. Star Times is regulated by UCC.
West Nile TV, lighting up the region.
I call you sweet baby. 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 Girl, you the best. You make it a cash. Kaneningo, girl, you make me face. Lengo pere, oromondo cocaine. Hami to teri, yo come and get. Nana, my baby Nana. Lengo pere, dongo ayo kakani. Levo ma e, dongo mitundo majani. Mama ella mita teri nyumbani. Ale mira, ale mito, ale mira, ale mito. I call you sweet baby. I call you sweet baby. Anyaka mawi choko toka. I call you sweet baby. I call you sweet baby. I call you sweet baby. I I call her sweet baby. Anyaka mabichoko toka. I call her sweet baby. I call her sweet baby. Anyaka mabichoko toka siana makanena tingu chunya miko ire sawa sawa. Umakanena timu tego moko shimi pedo kode kate pedenge ande aje ko power. Loro pe mi pedo kode ko sa iye ende iye jumute ko noko nde makawa. Amido nanga rombu kurido. Scooby Doo bidu. Maxinga wake up with a what kurido. Nambu kurido. Scooby Doo bidu. Ina chekulong my baby nyanga nyanga do. Bad boy with a fresh mind, alongside 1V, you know that. This and soldier, sure. Big rock music with the best, yeah. With the best, yeah. With the best, yeah. Yo, Mireille, I call her sweet baby. I call her sweet baby. Anyaka mabichoko toka. I call her sweet baby. 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 Anyaka mabichoko toka. I call her sweet baby. I call her sweet baby.
Maxinga wake up with a what kurido. Nambu kurido. Scooby Doo bidu. Ina chekulong my baby nyanga nyanga do.
Yo, bad boy with a fresh mind, alongside 1V, you know that. This and soldier, sure. Big rock music with the girl, hear the list, you make it a cash. Kaneni go, girl make me faint. Lengo peri, uromondo cocaine. Hami to teri, yo come and get it. Nana, my baby nana. Lengo peri dongo ayo kakani.
My baby nana.
I call her sweet baby. I call her sweet baby. Anyaka mabichoko toka. I call her sweet baby. I call her sweet baby. I call her sweet baby.